And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Short rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid, Green out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's George Hill, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris. Luwawu is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Here is Tolliver, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Baseline jumper. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Hill kicks to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. The kick out to Hill. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. To the inside. It's stolen by Hill. Fast break, Philadelphia. Embiid leading the charge. Here's Simmons. Oh!
Goodness. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's Irving. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Hill. Passes it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Irving against Hill. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 6. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Hill. From the arc. Outside Green. And stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Simmons with it. Inside, here's Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Simmons. Outside Hill. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. Outside for Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Harden in for Luwawu. Irving attacking. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 4. Harden outside.
Well, Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end. Boy, does he make an impact.
The defense not putting up any fight.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Scott finds Howard. Here's Thibault. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Harden. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And he lays it straight in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Curry with a wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Irving in at the 1. Now the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Pass to Thibault. Shoots over KD. Howard. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
The 76ers making a switch here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Hill, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry. And it's Simmons penetrating. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
It's back to Hill. He kicks it to Tolliver. Howard at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. Tolliver the pass to Howard. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 12. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Howard. Green taking his time here. And stolen by Irving. Durant with it. He's picked up by Hill. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here is Hill. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Tolliver. Kicks it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Harden outside. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Hill. And Maxey's subbed in for Anthony Tolliver.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked by Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Maxey. And the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. And the layup falls. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Milton.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
40 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked. Now here is Harden. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Embiid. The high post shot, and that one released in time, but no good. And thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Anthony Tolliver. Ben Simmons is out there with George Hill. Then there's Embiid, and it's Green in at small forward. Simmons with it, guarded now by Irving. Hill has the open look. They get the rebound. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Joel Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Durant, no good on that one.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Outside Irving. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 14.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
The pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Thibault. Here's Irving. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Down low, Griffin with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Here's Irving. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. And Curry, here we go. No good that time. Nets leading by 8. 3 on 3. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Philadelphia, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. No good on that one. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and he sinks the second. 1:04 left in the third quarter. And here's Irving. He's got 20. Can't get it to drop. His 5th miss. He's made 10 of 15. Pass to Maxey. Passes it to Milton. And he gets the bucket. Milton's got his first points of the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Irving. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Milton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Durant, here we go. Here's Luwawu. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Luwawu's got 6.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 8. Luwawu is out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Embiid. There's the feed to Hill. And he banks in the layup. Hill's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers.
I'll tell you, George Hill doesn't get nervous just because he's outsized. I love his aggressiveness in the paint.
And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his first foul. Durant feeling it out a bit.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Hill kicks to Simmons. It's back to Hill for the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Simmons against Durant. Chalk up 2 there.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the middle. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Irving against Hill. No good from Irving. The 76ers trail by 4. Embiid dishes to Green. The rebound by the Nets. Luwawu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Embiid with the steal. The drive by Hill. Misses the layup.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Green against Irving. There's the pass to Llewellyn. Rocket 6. Here's Jordan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Irving's shot is good.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
The 76ers trail by 4. In the corner, it's Tolliver. Now Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here is Irving. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Tolliver's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Embiid. The game now all-time.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Irving looking for an opening. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That one falls.
Now, Danny Green has got such big-time experience. He is undeterred in a big moment.
Now, here is Irving. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Simmons passes to Embiid. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Irving. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Simmons. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kick out to Scott. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. On its way from Irving for 2. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a trip. Thank you, David. Great interview. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Luwawu down out there with Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young. Count that bucket. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Brown outside. And it's denied. Young left side. Puts it up from 12. Tips it. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Irving. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And then Durant with the jam.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
Williams passes to Huerter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Williams. To the paint. Okongwu dishes to Williams. Okongwu kicks to Williams. There's Gallinari with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Luwawu. It's rebounded by Huerter. The Hawks leading by 3. The rebound by the Nets. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Green. It's good on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. And Gallinari throws it down.
And I like this. Don't settle for the jumper. Attack off the dribble. Use your skill to finish. Excellent play by Gallinari.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. They kick it out to Green. With 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Herter in a shooting guard. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Bruce Brown. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And there it is for him. Durant's got 6.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Okongwu, the pass to Dunn. Over Jordan, and it's blocked by Jordan. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Dunn. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Here's Irving. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And here's Griffin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Harden. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now Harden. Finds the hole for the 2nd time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yes, that goes in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Dish now to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Durant, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Durant attacking. Green breaking loose. Good work defensively by Capella. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Herter. Oh, that's offensive interference. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Harden. G right on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And really on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Williams with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. 3 seconds left. Got a hand on it. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the season, Jack. Ballsied up. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Irving. Good defensive work there by Young.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. The kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Griffin's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta. Irving buries it down low. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Dunn looking over the floor. Young outside. Back to Dunn. Three-pointer on the way. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's Irving. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shots good from Young.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Irving against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Irving.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Young outside. Dunn against Irving. Dunn kicks to Young. Fires the 3. They get it back. Capella with the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here is Durant. He's got 6. Collins grabs the miss. Dunn with it. Picked up by Brown. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
Outside Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 14 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Young looking around. The 3. The shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harden in for Durant. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And it's Williams in for Young. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Huerter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Beyond the arc. Capella kicks to Hunter. Fires from deep. Out to Gallinari. To the left side wing. Huerter. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets trail by 4.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Huerter in at the shooting guard position.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Williams attacking. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
14 feet away. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Molinari passes to Bogdanovic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Williams. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Harden outside. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And it's Gallinari missing. Nets trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jordan kicks to Irving. Puts it up from 15. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
That one is off. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Irving. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Durant, and Capella sends it back, and he gets it back. The Hawks leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Irving's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
1:49 left in the 4th. Here's Young. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the 4 this game. Now 6 for 10.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
It's good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the lights are at its brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Irving against Young. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 22 points.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Atlanta leading by 4. And here's Young from outside the arc. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
From 13, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 24.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Now Young fires the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And the pass to Claxton. Brown outside. Headshot off. Good D by Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And it's Durant missing.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
In the corner, Collins with it. Irving with a clean look. It's good from beyond the arc.
So good at pulling up off the dribble. Kyrie completely under control the whole time.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, they need to go for the quick foul here. It's really the only option, and the quicker, the better. They can't let this clock run out.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the heart. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. Chance to it's the NBA on 2K Sports, and they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris. Luwawu is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Here's Holiday, left side, out of the Kumbo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Goes up, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Durant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The rebound by the Nets.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Giannis against Harris. The Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Harris kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. 6 on the shot clock. Irving drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Now Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, G.A., take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Luwawu. A nice shot by Tucker.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Connaughton passes to Portis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden. And it's Harden shutting it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
To the wing right side. Guarded by Harden. Back to Tucker. Left side, Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The pass to Nwora. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nets trail by 5. Harden up top. It's tipped. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tucker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Harden with the drive. Off on the layup. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Brown. Here's Portis. Here's Nora. Tucker. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Harden kicks to Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. The feed to Giannis. Got a piece of it. Harden against Holiday. Inside. Here's Claxton. Right side, Griffin. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for Brown. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Durant gets it to go.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden surveying the D.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Locked loose. KD with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Jordan kicks to Harris. Pass to Luwawu. Middleton against Harden. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 11. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 6. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. But how about Devontae Graham?
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here is Forbes. The rebound by the Nets. Luwabu's got his 4th rebound in this one. 18 feet out, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. 6 points for him.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
He's covered by Irving. There's Portis, and it's blocked by Jordan. Unhindered, going all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Covered by Irving. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rebound, Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's running, and Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got 6 points. And a close game so far through the first. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice moments.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Milwaukee in the lead. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
Here's Irving, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Lopez kicks to Middleton. And to Kumbo inside. KD's on him. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Durant.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Now DiVincenzo, banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 6. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Here's Irving. And that one goes long.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Some solid defense from Brown.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Luwawu. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton finds Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by KD. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
Giannis outside. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
17-foot shot on the way. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A floater. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Up top, Durant. Antetokounmpo defending. It's good.
Well, that could have easily been an N1. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
A jump hook, Holiday. Good D by Irving.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A miss that time would have put him up.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Basket counts.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Irving drives in. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 14.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Harden. He's out there with Irving. Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's tied up with that one.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Outside Portis. Pass to Nora. Back to Portis. Giannis outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris, and it's blocked by Jordan. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside to take the lead, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Well, with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Lopez. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Jordan. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Here's Giannis. Misses off the right iron.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
They throw good. James Harden. Bucks trail by 7. Holiday left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now, here is Harden. Trying to get open is Lopez. Kicks it out to Harden. A second chance effort. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. Count it, good. Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
On the wing, Irving. Over Holiday. Holiday with the block.
2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Over to the left wing. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jeff Teague.
And you got to respect the confidence by Jeff Teague to take and make the big bucket.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. KD passes to Jordan, and the shot is good. And the Nets lead by 3.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 3. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Goes up off the inbound, and Holiday throws it down.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Outside Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. No good from Irving. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's a one-point game.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
For Brooklyn, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Irving attacking. It drops.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Up again and staying with the play, Middleton.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Offensive rebound, nets. Lopez with the block. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Pass to Giannis. On the wing, Giannis. In the corner, Middleton with it. At the top of the key, Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it. The sun shining brightly on and nothing.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Curry. Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. That one off the back iron and out.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunch.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
Simmons passes to Curry. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up two. Jordan trying to free himself up. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Green finds Embiid. Back to Green. Pass to Embiid. Jordan with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And then Durant with the jam.
And I think I only counted 4 total steps for Durant to go from one end of the floor to the other. I mean, he's just incredible in the open floor.
Now here's Embiid. Right side Curry. Embiid inside. He's against Jordan.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this week.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Scott the pass to Howard. Durant with the steal. Harris outside. Left side Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Whether it's that sweep through or up fake, Durant has always been canny about luring defenders into fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Joe Harris.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fellow.
Passes to Scott. To the left side wing. Feeds to Howard. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Scott kicks to Howard. Back to Scott. Clock at 6. Griffin with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Green. And Harden with the stuff. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets to the team.
There's a minute left in the first. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 14 feet away. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Harden. 8 points for him. And Harden with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Howard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got 8 points.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Harden with it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
and they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green, and there's Anthony Tolliver, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Back to Curry. The pass to Tolliver. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simmons. A rebound by the Nets.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all over.
Harden. And Embiid pulls it down.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Curry. Pass to Tolliver. He kicks to Simmons. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Curry against Harden. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Griffin with the steal. Dishes to Harden. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. Here's Curry. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Curry's got his first points in this one. Here is Harden. 16 points for him. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Embiid finds Green. Here is Tolliver. Embiid with it, defended by Griffin. Embiid, the pass to Green. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got 6. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step up.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
Intensity. Did you see that? Great. But the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Harden outside. Let's keep it alive. The 76ers trail by 8. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Now Harden. 22 points for him. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
The Nets shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double. That was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
Here's Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And over to Shaq. And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 2.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Maxey passes to Milton. The kick out to Scott. Down low, it's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Nets lead by 15.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. Good D by Jordan. Nets leading by 15. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Irving. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Harris. Green against Green. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Simmons. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Nice ball movement, but
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
The 76ers trail by 17. And here is Curry. Inside. They need this. Embiid, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jordan finds KD. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And the wide open shot from Green. Simmons against Harris. And Simmons slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Durant hits them both.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
Pass to Milton. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside Irving. Lobbed up there for KD.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Harris. Thibault on the wing. On the wing, Milton. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good that time.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Irving surveying the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability, just remarkable.
Passes it to Milton. High, arcing, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 17. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid, Anthony Tolliver out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Simmons in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving dishes to KD. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Shot on the wing. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
That free throw, no good.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And the Nets also making a change. Harden's checked in. The 76ers trail by 17. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Outside for Curry. No good from outside. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Up top, Simmons, guarded by Harden. And there's the pass to Tolliver. Outside Curry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Harden, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Harden surveying the D. Green passes to Harden. To the middle. Griffin kicks to Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Simmons dishes to Tolliver. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. Now the feed to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. They get it again. And that's off the glass and in.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Here's Irving. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Simmons' shot is good.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
KD with it. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lobbed up there for KD. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Tolliver. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. And a new group in for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Jeff Green. Landry Shamit's checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Scott. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Hi, everyone. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the net starting five. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the small forward. Irving with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Trae Young. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. No good from Irving. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Durant. There's the lob to the hoop. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Irving can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get the rebound. Snell, the pass to Young. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 7 points in the game. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Young, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Passes it to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. Nets trail by 3. Outside, Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant down low. Capella covering. And the shot goes in.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. It's rebounded by Durant.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Harris. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Young against Irving. Durant in the corner. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Here is Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper is on the mark.
This guy is just a professional scorer. Lou Williams gets to the mid-range. Easy money, folks.
Here's Harden. It's a hand on it, and Griffin stays with it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Williams. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He kicks to Okongwu. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brown finds Green. Now Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
From deep, Williams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Done outside. Gallinari on the wing. They get it back. Here's Okongwu.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dunn passes to Herter. From outside the arc. The shot comes out, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Brown. Harden's got 13.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Dunn passes to Herter. Back to Dunn. Dishes it to Okongwu. Dunn. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Claxton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harden against Dunn. And stolen by Okongwu. It's 2-on-1. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Herter, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. It's Harden with the drive. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's deflected.
As good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And stolen by Dunn. Fast break, the Hawks. Stolen by Harden. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Brown down low. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Herter. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Harden against Dunn. Harden can't hit. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hutter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Herter. A 3 ball. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 9 points.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Irving against Young. And the rejection by Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. 8 seconds left here in the second. Left side, KD. And here's Harris from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins passes to Young. And there's the feed to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Durant, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Irving drives in to the inside. Jordan, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Collins against Durant. Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 12 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. Jordan with it. And guarded by Capella. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Irving against Young. Inside. Durant with the steal. Harris passes to Green. Missed inside. The Hawks trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Outside, Bogdanovich. It's good.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Young looking around. Bogdanovich against Harris. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Irving. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Down low. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
18 feet out. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Young passes to Capella for the tie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Irving. And a wide open look for Capella. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Griffin's shot is good.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Williams for 3. Unable to get that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Brooklyn ahead, leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Joe Harris. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And here is Brown. Harris outside. Back to Brown. Harden right side. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn leading by 7. To the middle. Wow, hammering it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that one's good, Irving.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Harris. There's the steal. Left side, Collins. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Young, right side. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Harris. Nets leading by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden's shot is off. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Harden scanning the floor. The Hawks trail by 5. Inside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Durant just inside the line. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Kevin Durant.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Harden. Stolen by Collins. Here's the break. To the wing on the left. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Snell from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And the Nets miss again. Now Collins. The dish to Young. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. They've got Green. Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's KD in at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. KD's shot is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Yep, that one goes. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
On its way from Irving for two. And the shot is long.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Three-pointer. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Fast break, here they come. Over Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
DiVincenzo against Harris. Irving passes to Green. To the inside. Jordan kicks to KD. Shot clock at 3. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Irving looking over the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Shots good by Middleton.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving against Holiday. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 6. Holiday goes in, and the shot goes in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Middleton left side. Back to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Over Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Portis following the basket by Blake Griffin. The pass to Forbes. No one near him. The rebound by Harden.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 6. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Harden scanning the floor. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Middleton outside. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Now Middleton hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 7.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Bucks on top, up by 11. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Harden. He's out there with Brown. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. It's Harden with the drive, and that one drops for him. 6 points for him.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Down low. Here's Forbes. Out left to the wing. There's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 11. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Brown, right side. He kicks it to Green. On the wing, Harden. 6 to shoot. Stripped away. Tucker finds Portis. A putback. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. In transition, here come the Nets. Forbes with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 11. Right wing. Pass to Portis. Now Tucker. Passes it to Nwora. That shot no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Harden outside. Goes up again. It's blocked. But they get it back. Griffin kicks to Green. Pass to Harden. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Harden's got 8 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Bucks leading by 10. To the paint. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Middleton left side. Lopez right side. Over Brown. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Middleton. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Irving, good.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Nets trail by 10. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Outside Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Giannis. And the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. He gets it in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. That's good from Brook Lopez.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Irving against Holiday. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
4 seconds left, and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The deep three from Irving.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And you, big... And...
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nets trail by 14. Shoots the three. And the Nets miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Count the basket. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball. DiVincenzo finds Middleton, and that one's on target from the wing. Middleton's got 9 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
KD against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Fires from the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Irving. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Giannis outside. Middleton on the wing. 5 to shoot. And Lopez gets it to go. He has 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes to Holiday.
And here is DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the three. Here's Lopez. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Nets trail by 18. And it's Harris off the drive. Jordan finds Green. Here is Durant. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. For three, Harris drills it from outside. .125 left in the third. Giannis passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night, and now they decide to foul intentionally. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Nora. Tucker the pass to Portis. To the left wing. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Johnson. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Johnson. Here's Forbes. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nora. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green dishes to Jordan. The drive by, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time.
Yeah. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Middleton against Harden. Great D that time for Middleton. Stolen by Durant. Claxton the pass to Harden. That's tipped. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from the baseline. Nets trail by 16. From deep, Harden. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The pass to DiVincenzo. Portis with it. Here's Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And Harden comes to help. Portis, the pass to Connaughton, and a wide open look for Portis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the middle. Down low, and Middleton kicks to Connaughton. But he gets it back. Pass to Portis, and Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Connaughton. Middleton with it, guarded by Harden. Here's Durant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. KD's got his first basket.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Green in for Harris. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 10. Irving passes to Harden. Jacks up a three. Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's good, 2 points.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
On the wing, Holiday. And Forbes kicks to Holiday. Out to the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lopez over Jordan. And that one's good by Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Lopez powering through that time.
And here's Harden.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jrue Holiday.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Forbes from outside off the mark. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Down by 12. And a wide open look for Irving. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for